my research around communication, so I'm a communications expert. I complement my generational studies with how people communicate. And what I've found is that baby boomers tend to appreciate active listening. That means that, the person who's receiving it, if they're a baby boomer, they want to know that you are engaged in their conversation. You can repeat back what they've said and you have acknowledged it. You're not, looking at your watch or some device, like you're really focused. And so if you have a workforce that has a lot of baby boomers in it, some of the communications dynamics really need to focus on making sure that you have an active listening type engagement, which doesn't always happen in a digital forum. Now, COVID may change a lot of that for a lot of us, but really they do well with one-on-one type conversations, particularly when the stakes are high. For Gen X, my research shows that we like to collaborate. We like to get everyone together. We want to lead, little teams. We want to get feedback. And so if you have a lot of Gen Xers in your workforce, you want to have lots of opportunities for conversation, for teamwork, for collaboration. So that's good. Millennials and Gen Z really like empathy, and they also like to leverage technology. And so if you were a business owner and you have millennials and Gen Z, you want to be open to change. And if your budget for investment and change isn't very robust, having honest conversations about what that means so that people understand that you're not ignoring their recommendations or you don't want them, but actually you're opening to them, but here are the confines under which they can exist. And so here's some of my tips. Let everyone know the rules of the road, right? And let everyone know that their opinions are valued and welcome. Create opportunities for folks to work together and give people the parameters of how change will happen. And so I think all of them will appreciate that. And some practical things is when you're hiring them, set the expectations, particularly if you have millennials and Gen Z, they're coming from a frame where the whole person matters. They call it authenticity, right? And so they're going to bring their whole selves to the work experience, where maybe a baby boomer or a Gen Xer might not, they may be more reserved to share and be open, and they may have a lower expectation of how they're navigating their personal life with their work life, where the younger generation is just one big life and it's fluid. And I've heard a lot of my friends who are business owners lament about some of the explanations. They call them excuses, but I'm going to say explanations they hear from their younger workers in terms of why they will do something, why they won't do something. And they view it as more personal when actually these younger workers are just being their authentic selves.